Is it about my penis?
Not being too small. Keep your eye on it.
Fucking hell, Jono.
That wasn't me.
Question time with Jono. Question 1. If you could only keep one thing in your life and you had to get rid of everything else, what are you keeping?
My dog. My dog.
Fair
Rose.
point.
My little brown working cocker.
Brown working cocker.
But that's a bit harsh on my girlfriend though. So who do I keep? Do I keep the dog or my girlfriend?
You can only keep one, you've got to tell me.
Oh god, that's hard.
Who do you love more?
My girlfriend.
So Rose has got to go.
Rose. Rose will have to go. Sorry, Rose. As much as I love you.
Question time with Jono. Question 3. If you won the lottery tomorrow and you got £50 million, what's the first thing that you'd buy?
Ooh, around the world ticket. That's what I'd do, and then because there'd be no point buying a car because you wouldn't be able to use it because you want to go around the world, wouldn't you? So you'd get an all around the world ticket.
Do you know what I'd do if I won the lottery tomorrow?
What would you do?
The first thing that I'd buy, pack a baccy and a can of Red Bull, I think. Literally the first thing that I would buy.
You have to go and pick it up first. They give you that big ass check, innit? How are you going to pay it?
I'm not sure that you actually cash in a big check.
No, but imagine walking in the bank to NatWest. Home it's NatWest, I want to pay my check in.
They'd say, I'm really
like
sorry,
this.
Mr. Jono, but we don't accept giant checks that aren't actually real.
we don't accept novelty checks.
Maybe the lotto would actually just transfer you the money because we live in the 21st century.
Do you reckon they'd send you a check so you'd have to wait 5 working days?
Question time with Jono. Question 4. You get the chance to go on stage with any musician at Glastonbury. Who do you want to go on stage with?
Any. What,
Anyone.
have to sing or?
You have to sing a song with them.
Oh, you have to sing. Estelle and Kanye West. Yeah, Estelle, we're about to get down. And all the hotties in the world right now. Just touched down in London town. And they give me a sound. Wanna put the money in my account right now. Better promote it, we need more seats. We just sold out all the floors. Seats.
Question time with Jono. Question 5. You have to lose a limb. Which one will you lose?
It's either an arm or a leg, isn't it?
That's a limb.
I know. I think I'd rather you lose a leg because you can always have a prosthetic leg put on. You could have a prosthetic hand, but it wouldn't move as much as your hand.
That's a pretty good answer, actually.
That's a good answer, you know.
Yeah.
And then they would call me One-Legged John. That's what I'd want everyone to call me anyway.
One-Legged Jono.
Yeah.
Or One John.
One John. I like that.
All right, One John.
All right, my One John, how you doing there? Better not be a vegan question.
Question time with Jono. Question 6. Oh God.
Oh God, don't pull out on me.
Don't do that. I forgot my question. Question time with Jono. Question 6. You can either live the whole of your life in daylight or the whole of your life in nighttime. Which one would you choose and why?
Whole of my life in darkness. Because then you'll still be able to sleep. Because you think if there's light outside, those blackout blinds don't block out the light completely, do they?
But if you have a room with no windows...
Yeah, but then you'd be like a little hermit. Hermit the crab. You'd be walking around like Hermit the German. Well, that's what I'd do, and then... But it's still, you know, you still get a little bit of light. You could get one of those UV lights to put in your bedroom, or replicate the sun. Yeah. And then at least you can go out and masturbate and no one will see you. Don't
Why
put
would you
that.
go out to masturbate?
It's called fracking, isn't it?
Drilling outside.
I'm doing self-worth.
I'm not sure I can post that.
You can't post that, we'll get in trouble. Number one, hit me, baby.
Question time with Jono. Question 7. You can only surf 10-foot plus waves, or you never get to surf ever again. Which one would you choose and why?
Not 10 plus surf waves because I'd die.
No, you get used to it.
Yeah, but I'd get pummeled to death. Almost got pummeled out there today, and it was like 3.5.
You get like waves like crazy, like you've never had before. Would you rather have that and get a couple of beatings than to have never surfed?
Nah, you'd have to take a few beatings actually, wouldn't you? Because you'd get better in time, wouldn't you? Even though you took a few smashes, gone for a few boards.
You don't have to duck dive, that's for sure.
You'd have to get pulled out on a jet ski.
So you changing it to...
I'm changing it. Can I change it?
You can change it.
Is it in the rules?
There are no rules.
Ah, so I can change it. Yeah.
So 10-foot waves.
10-foot waves plus.
Every single day.
Every day. Just
some people dream of that, man.
It's good. Just so you got a bit, you know, you would get used to it, like you said. Take a few beatings. It's like, you know, take a few. My hand actually. Ow.
Ow. Question time with Jono. Question 8. Jono's going to love this question. So, you can only eat a vegan diet for the rest of your life.
Oh my god.
Or every single meal you eat, you have to eat meat, and all that's on your plate is just meat for the rest of your life.
No, that'd be pretty. No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't eat meat every time because you get meat sweats.
So, would you go vegan?
You would have to go vegan because you'd be like a 100-stone man who's sweating like a pig all the time.
I've got the meat sweats.
Because you've got the meat sweats.
So Jono always takes the mickey out of me for being vegan, and he really takes the mickey out of me. Yeah, it's not nice. So I've just made Jono admit that he would go vegan. Documented. Question time with Jono. Question 9. So you can only drive one of these forever. An articulated lorry or a smart car. You can change your car every 6 months, but it has to be an articulated lorry or a smart car.
Well, it's not practical driving an articulated lorry. Imagine going into IKEA car park. You can barely get a van in there, let alone an articulated lorry in there.
So, smart car?
It'd have to be a smart car, but then you wouldn't be able to put the IKEA stuff in it. So, you're in a bit of a dilemma. Could you put a trailer on it? Yeah, if you'd have to put a trailer on it.
If you want to, but you have to be in a smart car.
Yeah, they're good. They're good parking because you wouldn't have to parallel park. You literally just drive straight into a car, into a space. Now that's more. Don't hang out on the road. I've seen someone do it before, and if that was me, if I was those people and I saw that smart car, I'd drive really close up to the door so he couldn't get in it, make him get through the boot.
Just to be nice.
Just to be a really nice person.
I'm sure they'd appreciate it. I'd do it with an articulated lorry.
You'd run over.
I'd just park along the whole row so no one could get into their car.
That is very true.
Yeah. Chaos. Question time with Jono. Question 10. You have to live as an animal for the rest of your life. Which animal would you be, and why would you be that?
Be a bird.
You haven't thought very long about that.
No, I've always wanted to be I'd be a bird. I'd be like a buzzard.
I've always wanted to be a bird.
Yeah, I have.
Get a sex change.
Just so you can float and fly. Imagine that, seeing the planet from up high.
You've got a drone.
Yeah, but it's different. You know.
How is it?
Just think, you know, but just imagine, like buzzards, they go up really high and then they pirouette and wake up and out they go. Well, that's how I hope they sleep. I don't think they do.
Why did you pick a buzzard?
Because I've always liked buzzards. You know, buzzards and
I'm going to get you that on a t-shirt. I've always wanted to be a buzzard. I've always loved buzzards.
For my next birthday, I want a t-shirt with I've always wanted to be a buzzard.
I can do that for you.
With a picture of a buzzard on it.
Okay.
Flapping his wings.
Question time with Jono. Question 11. So, what's the one thing that you find really attractive in a woman?
Their eyes. They've got to be their eyes. Just fall in love with them.
I've known you for like 10 years and I know that's not the answer.
Bubble butt. Bubble 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 butt. Bubble butt. Bubble 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 butt.
Question time with Jono. Question 11. Businessman or astronaut? You've got to be one.
Astronaut.
Why?
Because imagine that, going up in space and just floating. That'd be brilliant. But the only thing I'd be worried about is having a wee though, isn't it? How are you going to have a wee up there? Well, there's ways. You stick your willy in a hoover.
Thanks, Dyson.
Thanks, Mr. Dyson.
Are you okay with heights?
Yeah, heights don't faze me. I'd do anything for heights.
I think that's a bit different. Yeah, being blasted out into space at like 3,000 miles an hour.
Imagine that though, imagine that.
Is that the Hoover or is that taken off?
That's the Hoover when I'm having a wee. That's what that is.
I don't want to think about you having a wee. That's
but how do they have poo in space?
That's not something I've ever looked at.
Yeah, but it's quite interesting though, isn't it? Like,
is it?
Do they have like a suction? You know, like
maybe they've got like NASA poo bags. I don't know.
Yeah, but then when they get rid of it, they burn it. They can't burn it. They can't throw it out because it'd be floating around. There'd be loads of bags of poo floating around.
Question time with Jono. Question 12. You can own one company on the whole planet. What would you own?
Golf course.
I'm talking like corporate.
Corporate?
Yeah. You can own any company.
I'd own like Tesco. I'd give food away for free. Stop all the shortages of this, you know, people going to food banks and
Very
stuff.
noble of you.
I would, no, I'm being deadly serious. You know, I saw on the news the other day, I felt gutted. I don't know how much, you know, what it must feel, but that's what I would do personally, is, especially with all the thrown away waste and plastic, I'd try and do my part.
Yeah, I'm not sure Tesco are the best for.
No,
like...
but I'd make it the best.
Okay.
If it was my company, I would.
If Tesco was my company,
no, but,
I would make the world a better place.
So everyone can eat, like Father Christmas on Christmas Day.
What?
I don't know.
Everybody gets presents.
And a mince pie.
And Tesco ready meals. Tesco, you can sponsor us if you want.
And a Tesco's finest mince pie. other
Merry Christmas.
Some superstores are available, but Tesco's is the best one. Adam goes to Tesco's where he buys his best clothes. La la la, hey la 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 la, hey.
Question time with Jono. Question 13. 13's unlucky.
It is unlucky.
What are you superstitious about that you think is unlucky?
Walking on the ladders, mate, and leaving something on number. So if you're asking me 13 questions and you say no, that's it, I'm like, nah, we got to do 14. Can't leave it on 13.
What about if I don't ask you a 14th one?
Mate, I'll have to make my own up and write in the link
but then
below.
I haven't asked you a question, so you've have to self-question, so you left it at 13.
That would be really unfair if you did that.
This is our last question.
It's not our last question, because there would be a 14th question where you ask me.
Well, for the 14th one, maybe you should ask me a question.
There's a helicopter up there.
Stay connected, Jono.
Can't leave on 13, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you don't like the number 13?
No, I do not.
And you don't like walking under ladders?
No.
That's it?
What else? I hate putting my shoes on backwards.
What? How does that work? Is that legit?
No. It's not, but you put them on the wrong feet. Sometimes when you wake up early, don't you? You're like,
I don't think I ever put my shoes on the wrong feet.
I don't think you ever wake up early, let alone unless you're going surfing.
I live life to my rules, and that's sleeping late and yeah.
Work at 9, wake up at 10 to 9.
It works.
Question time with Adam. Question 14. I was meant to do it, not you.
Go on, what's your question?
Why did you turn vegan?
Oh,
Was it to get with the trend?
No, I didn't.
Or was it on a personal relevance? I know it wasn't to get with the trend. No one
before it was cool.
No one would do that anyway. To but it's obviously. Why did you turn vegan? Let's tell her. Tell me, inspire me. Come on, you've never told me this answer, and I'm not going to let you answer.
You've never given me a chance.
I'm going to keep talking. Like now, I'm just going to keep talking over you whilst you try and talk. And I really love a chicken curry. Chicken curry is great.
You finished?
Finished. Finito.
Right. I couldn't kill a chicken, so why should I pay someone else to do it for me? And also, how is it any different killing a chicken than it is to kill a dog? Like, would you kill your dog?
No.
Would you eat your dog?
If I didn't, you probably one maybe in your life, like you go to Chinese, they give you like,
No, I'm asking you, would you eat your dog?
No, I would not.
Okay, so why would you? Why would you?
It was like,
why is it any different?
If it's like 28 weeks later, I would.
I don't see dogs and cows and chickens as any different to each other. I don't think of dogs better because they're domesticated. Cows are super intelligent compared to some dogs. So
sorry, I asked.
That concludes question time.
I think I'm going to get out and walk.